Oh, wow.
Oh
That's exciting.
shoot, here we go.
So, my name is Logan, and this is my lifelong friend, Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle.
And we're uncomfortable doing this because
Yeah.
we've never done anything like this before. But do you want to kind of explain what we're doing, Gabby?
Yeah, so basically we are going on this journey. And what I mean by journey is we are trying to start, not trying, we are starting
Yeah.
something really exciting, a project, a passion project. And we just thought it'd be really cool to take y'all along with us on this journey because we're just kind of learning as we go. And so we thought we wanted to document the process.
Yeah,
So here,
because I think a lot of people included are starting up their own brands, whether it's clothing or not. And there's just a lot of different hurdles that you have to get over when you're starting a business. And we thought it would just be fun for people to see what happens at like the basic ground level. Because typically on like social media or whenever you find something in a store, it took like a lot of work and dedication to get to that point. So we just want to say, this is zero.
yes,
This is literally zero.
we're starting at level 0.
So, kind of the stuff that we wanted to cover in this episode is like what inspired us to get to this point. What is like our goals? What are we trying to do? So, what would you say is like your base of like fashion or clothing in general, and what inspired you to be like, it would be cool to expand into my own clothing line?
Yeah, so I have another small business in which I resell vintage clothing, and so that has just opened my eyes to
And what
a
is it? You want
passion
to
of
plug it?
yeah. Let me plug at my fave thrifted finds. Hit me on the gram.
We don't know how to put like
Like comment. Yeah,
stuff up yet,
there's my
but
app. Follow me. Follow me. Like, subscribe
do it.
to my YouTube channel. That's neat. I need to work on that. Anyways, so that just like opened my eyes to like this whole world of fashion, and I just discovered this new like passion of seeing somebody wearing something and being super excited about it, or falling in love with their outfit, or just seeing someone confident in what they're wearing. That is just something that is unmatched. It's like amazing. Like when you love what you're wearing, you're so confident and happy, and it just affects like honestly every aspect of your life, low key. So yeah, I kind of got into it in that way first. And then Logan actually approached me at a wedding. That sounds weird, but like we were at a wedding and like I hadn't seen him in a long time. Logan, you want to take over and tell your side of this part of the story?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I'm an absolute like I don't want to claim to know absolutely anything about fashion. So I'm not gonna say that I'm like the pinnacle for fashion knowledge. So in that, I knew that Gabby knew what she was talking about, and I knew that she had like a deep passion, or like whether you think you knew something or not, you're really passionate about fashion,
Thank
and
you.
I think that's what matters. And I wanted to ask her, I was like, okay, I have literally no drip. I have zero drip. I literally said that. I was
Literally
like,
said that.
I
I'm
was
aware.
like, can you please help me figure out how to dress? Because I think there would be some people who might listen to this who are like in my same boat. Like, wow, it would be so cool to know how to dress, but like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what pants go with what shirt, go with this
Right.
color or that style. Like,
Steps.
just no clue whatsoever. So, Gabby, we actually sat down and we put together like a fashion plan. Like, this is my goal, this is the look that I want.
Yeah.
And that really sparked like the creative gene in me that was like, this is really cool. Like defining your own artistic creative value in what you're wearing. So Gabby really helped me in that, and that kind of inspired us to take it from, oh, wow, we're dressing and wearing things we like. Now how about we like empower other people to
Yeah.
dress some different way that they like? So it kind of just bridged from not knowing anything to still not knowing anything but enjoying what we're doing.
So well put.
No,
Honestly,
not for you though.
I couldn't have said it. Well, honestly, it's cool because like Logan actually opened my eyes to a new world of things when it comes to fashion because I was mostly dealing with like women's fashion and obviously wear whatever you want, if you're a guy and you want to wear a skirt, that's cool. But I'm just saying like most of my fashion sense was like with girls fashion and women's clothing. But when Logan approached me and said, hey, can you help me with this? I want to be wearing men's streetwear. I was like, ooh, I've actually really never put together outfits like that, except for my husband occasionally. But that's kind of just like what you do when you're married to someone. Like you just help them pick their outfits, Logan
It's too
gets
much stress for Katie. Katie
right.
struggles with. I'm too lost.
I'm dead. No, but honestly, like that was cool because then I was forced to kind of be like, wait, what is the current streetwear trends? What does look good for guys? And I started like down this rabbit hole of just Pinterest and like looking, and like Logan would send me Instagram stuff, just like inspirational posts of like stuff. He's like, this looks cool. I was like, wait, that does look cool. And I kind of started to develop like a taste for men's streetwear and just an interest in that whole side of fashion, which is so cool. And just there's such a big like niche for that, like streetwear. So yeah, we were like, what if we do this project and we create our own streetwear line? And so here we are.
Yeah, so we're trying to make it right now. Yeah. And I just had an idea. I'm sorry. Well, you're saying that, I was like, this is going to be a podcast of spitballing and coming up with ideas in future whatever's together. So a way that we could market at some point would be like, once we have a clothing line and people to put it on, whether like you want to wear or Alfie or we pay a model, like whatever it is, we could like pay these different Instagram pages, because I like follow like the same big like streetwear brand. Like, I mean, it's not to like plug them, but like I follow like the page that I really like that posts a bunch of stuff is Streetwear Moods.
Okay.
And they post a lot of good stuff. That's where I was like sending you the hoodies earlier today and stuff from them. Like we could just like DM whoever runs these accounts and we could be like, hey, what would it be like to promote this drop or something like that?
Right, like almost like a brand deal.
Like just like a brand deal. I think that'd be really cool.
I think that's an awesome way. And I mean, I've done that with my my business that I have already. And honestly, it's amazing what people like, even if we just said, hey, can we send you a PR package?
Exactly.
Maybe you just post a story, post on Instagram. In return, you'll get a free product. Some will require pay, but low-key, the accounts can be smaller and maybe they'll just be like shocked we even reached out to them. If they have like a good following and like an active group of followers, then it's a great way to get our name out.
Very true. And what's their engagement like?
Right. That's a good question. Because if they have a bunch of followers, but they're getting like 20 likes,
I mean, they're getting a lot of likes, but likes are easy to fake. Like,
that's true. Comments. I wish we could see how many people saved it. Also, it's like, who's following them? Is it people that are also drippy or like aspiring to be drippy? Because like you want those people to be like, oh my gosh, who is this shirt by? And then clicking on our profile.
Okay, so I would also want to establish, like, who do you think streetwear is for?
I think streetwear is, I would initially, like, my first reaction naturally is to say like guys. But at the end of the day, I feel like I wear so many different things, and like I would consider some of the outfits that I wear streetwear.
Yeah.
Sometimes depends on my mood. So I think streetwear is literally for anyone. I think that to create a good streetwear vibe, it needs to be timeless. It needs to be trendy, but not in the sense that it's only going to be cool for like a year. And that's what I mean by timeless. It's something that appeals to a large group of people, but also it catches the eye of like those that know what they're talking about when it comes to streetwear. So it's it's tricky. I don't know. What do you think?
I think as well too, because like what I'm thinking is like, is this a type of deal where you need like a male line and a female line, or is it just like you have your line of clothes and it's for everyone?
Right. And I feel like that's the debate. It's like, do you create like, t-shirts and then like crop tops for like girls, or do you just do the t-shirts and you just, you hope that girls and guys will find them drippy?
Yeah. I think to start, it would be best if we were just like, I don't know what it would be better to do, because we definitely want to like find our demographic as fast as possible. I wonder what we could do. So whenever like we have our website be built, we could have our landing page designed to kind of like while you're making a purchase,
Yeah.
it kind of like collects like a brief bio. Maybe
Yes.
even for a small discount, for like a 5% discount, like
Survey type of thing.
yeah, you could like fill out a survey for like 5% discount if you make a purchase, and it could be like, I am a 22-year-old female who lives in this region or something
That's
like that.
fascinating.
And then we could like harvest data on the exact people who are purchasing our stuff. So then we could like kind of fine tune it more to that group of people.
I think that's brilliant. I think it's a really good way to know who is interested and also maybe who even isn't interested and how we could maybe target the people that maybe aren't even interested. I don't know.
I like
That's
it.
I love it. Let's do it.
But anyways, on this episode, we wanted to like dive in a little bit to the different like, it was very important to us that we didn't want to like go and just source everything super cheap, because we wanted to take a very ethical approach to the fashion industry. Because to me, and especially Gabby and her current brand, like sustainability, renewability, and like not profiting off like sweatshops for personal gain is very important to both of us. So while we're sourcing like fabric and the t-shirts, the hoodies, the pants, whatever it is, we want to be sure that it's very fair trade and ethically sourced, so that like whatever we build isn't built off like modern day slavery,
Yes,
essentially.
exactly. That was very important to both of us and something that was like, okay, we're going to do this, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to cut corners. Just because that was something we both valued. So
Yeah, because we both agreed that like, yeah, anyone could source some t-shirts that like might even have some decent quality to them for like $5 a pop or even less at times, and
yeah,
then put our own designs on them and go. But we thought it'd be better to take a different approach, to not cut corners like you said, and to
yeah, do it
keep
right.
it ethical as possible. So we found some different like suppliers who ethically source their own clothing, and they source what's called blanks. So what we could do is we could take their blank t-shirts, long tees, whatever it is, and we could buy those and put our own designs on them, whether it's like printed, embroidered, whatever it is. We thought for this initial drop it would be easiest for us, and like it would make the most sense, especially financially speaking and logistically speaking, to get these blanks and put our own designs on them. So
Yes.
we wanted to go through and pick out some blanks with you guys so that we could kind of get an idea of the direction we wanted to take our first drop.
Yes. And this is my first time um, looking at these. So consider this a live reaction.